What's up, everybody? I am driving to Mississippi. Only have just over a couple hours left. I'm riding on like 2 hours of sleep. As me and Daniel shut down the Marriott with some of the Tennessee parents last night. And I tell you, I get asked all the time why I don't want to be official media. And I tell people, one, you have to go through like a bunch of rules and it becomes work, and I don't want it to become work. And so while the podcast does, provide income, I don't want it to ever be like a job. I just want it to always be fun. And then when you get those ties of media, you don't get to, go hang out at the Marriott and have drinks with the parents and have the discussions that we do. Talking to Tony V last night, I'll tell you what, it needs to be said. I'm just going to say it. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. Tony V is the best coach in college baseball, and it isn't particularly close. Omaha 3 out of 4 years. The year that they didn't go was the best regular season team you'll find. You think about things like Billy Amick comes on. I've shared the clip multiple times. Says that the chemistry is instant, talks about the culture, the family. And then you have a story like Scott Burke tells us last night, freshman year, he's upset with Tony because he's not getting enough playing time. He's doing so well, doesn't understand why he's on the field all the time. Tony explains, the reasoning and how he's got a 5-year guy at first base, and, what he brings in his veteran leadership, and talks about, he has a timeline and how he sees things playing out. And sure enough, you end up having Scott apologizing to him the next year, saying, hey man, you were right, and you see the way Blake has matured, not only just as a player but as a person. And Tony had good rhyme and reason for what he's trying to accomplish. But these guys, they will run through a brick wall for him, and it's because of who he is. He's not just a baseball coach. He is a leader. He is a friend. Like he checks on these guys' mental health. He's there for them. He gives them advice. We've had 3 different guys that have left the Tennessee program talk about how he helped them with their next steps. And so, continuing on, Daniel gets to come to Omaha and see why, this is the first time to get out to the games with me and see why I say what I say. Because he's one of the ones that's like, I don't understand why you don't get the media passes. And it's like, I don't want to do all that stuff. I just want to go march to the beat of my own drum and have fun. And there we are, anywhere between the outfield bleachers to sitting directly behind home plate. We're at all these different tailgates. Like I said, we're at the hotels. We're going and meeting players for this or that, and we don't have any requirements to be anywhere at any time. We're just getting to enjoy everything that comes with it. And then these guys, they trust you. They'll talk to you about different things, and we get the opportunity to be friends with them, mentors to some of them, like giving them some life advice. And I wouldn't change it for the world. And I got told a couple days ago by somebody who don't like me in Omaha that, this is just a hobby for me. I put in like 60 to 80 hours a week. Hobby? And like, I make pretty good money off this, even with giving away a lot of it. But yeah, like, I support them through thick and thin, get NIL deals left and right, and don't even want nothing from it. That's another reason why they trust me. Like, I don't even try to make money off these cats. Like, man, I love watching them play ball. I love getting to know them. Just had Jace Laviolette's episode this past Thursday. How cool is it to get his story, get to meet him in person in Omaha, then watch him rob a home run, and then now he's hurt, and I'm checking in on him and wishing him well, and he's going to keep me up to date. We're going to go try to go get lunch or something when my son gets there. He wants to meet him. And that's what we do with these guys and girls, whatever the sport may be. And it's so much fun. So the way I've set up in off the bench and the way I approach things is exactly the way that I designed it and want it to be. Share their story, continue to grow the game, build their brand, set up NIL deals, get to know their families, go to all the sporting events. I mean, We're talking about games 69 and 70 tomorrow. 70 games for a hobby. No, it's not. Driving 10 hours to go get my son and come back, because this is what we do, and he's my ride or die. And they're stoked that he's going to be there just as much as I am. So all that to say a couple things. One, man, grow the game. If you haven't been to Omaha, get there. Daniel will tell you after his first experience, it is life-changing. Greatest show on dirt, doesn't even do it justice. So if you have a chance to get out there for the championship, even do it. People who talk about they don't have the money, it's worth blowing it. Do it. Leave your bank account empty. Go watch baseball. No, don't be irresponsible, but it really is. It is special. In 2021, I did leave myself empty, and it was worth every bit of it. That's why my son bleeds maroon and white. But now, get to Omaha if you can. Tony V is your best coach. This Omaha field is everything JJ said it would be in competitive nature, because you had 3 walk-offs out the gate. The fourth one was, one-run game that, you had Jace robbing the home run. Like, this has been exactly what JJ predicted. So I expect nothing but good baseball today and tomorrow. So y'all tune in. Check out these athlete stories if you haven't. Check out the content we've been putting on YouTube. It's going off right now. 3.2 million views, and that's because constant content, and I love it because it's content that I'm recording at games and everything. I put I put Skeen's clip up from yesterday because that's my boy, and I can't be there. But for the most part, it's what we recorded, what we get. So get the perspective of what we're seeing. And so with that, man, y'all have a blessed day, and love life, love baseball, love your family, and for the rest of the college baseball season, it's not go Tigers, it's go Vols.